gon' bet it all. I know. Power girl, I really wanna know your ways.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be different photography trends that I've seen all over the internet that you guys should try out. These are just really fun trends, honestly. They all look really cool. They involve different props and stuff. Most of them, if you use these, it's hard to not get a good photo. So I have about 5 different ones, and I'll link below if there's any products that I use in this, if you guys are wondering where they're from. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first trend to try out are these smoke bombs. You can buy these online. Not only do they make for the coolest pictures, but they're kind of fun to use too. Each one lasts probably about 30 seconds, so you have to move pretty quick. But I got a 5-pack for I think like $5, and it came with a few different colors. We got a red, orange, this cool greenish teal color. I will say on the box, it says to light, fuse, and walk away. So just be careful. I mean, honestly, this isn't the safest thing ever. One of ours started to low-key catch on fire. So if you're gonna try this, please just promise me you're over 18. Some of the smoke bombs had way more smoke than others, so you just kind of have to wait for it to go away so you don't get a picture that's totally smoky like this one. But for the most part, we got some really, really cool pictures. I think they look the best when you can't see where the smoke is coming from and you just kind of wave. So here's a few of the shots that we got. They're really cool. Next, this one is a lot easier to do, and it's so popular right now. It's just to get some Firefly lights and pose with them. So you can get these at Target, on Amazon, wherever, but they make for really cool pictures like this one. So there's a couple ways I've seen a lot of people do this. So you can wrap the Firefly lights around the person you're taking photos of, and then kind of hold the rest of the string out so that some of the lights are out of focus and you get this really cool bokeh look. This just looks really cool because then you get kind of a leading line that's guiding your eye to the person in the photo. Another way I see a lot of people do it is to crumple up all the lights and hold them up close to something reflective, like a pair of glasses. Then they're gonna reflect, it'll look really cool like these photos. The next one to try are these long exposure nighttime shots. So for this, you're definitely going to need a tripod, and you'll want a little bit of light also. We just use some Firefly lights, but you'd ideally want more light than this to light your subject. So what you do is set the shutter speed to much higher than you normally would. For this, you're gonna open it up to maybe 5 seconds, maybe longer, depending on the kind of shot that you're getting. You also will wanna set a self timer of 2 seconds so you have time to run behind. Then to get this cool light that we have all across the photo, you're gonna hit the shutter and then go run behind and use your iPhone flashlight to make some kind of design in the photo. It ends up looking really cool in the photo, and that's how I got the effect on this photo and this other photo, which is like one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. I just think it looks so cool. You just have to be really still or you'll turn out a little bit blurry. This looks like I was copied and pasted onto my body. Like, it looks so weird. So stay really still, even hold your breath if you have to, and you'll get the shot. Alright, the next one is to use confetti or a confetti cannon like this one we have here. So there's a couple ways you can do this one. So you can use the confetti cannon how you normally would use it. Just twist it and it'll all go into the air. But you really only have one shot at this to get the good shot. But you can always grab some pieces off the ground and reuse them. So the confetti cannon is good if you want a full body shot. But another way you can do it is to just blow the confetti to the lens. So you just grab a bunch of pieces and then blow it at the lens. And this looks pretty cool because all the confetti will be at different focal points. So some will be really blurry, some will be in focus. It just adds something to the photo and makes it look pretty cool. The next one is to use a prism. I know I've talked about these before, but they're just so trendy that if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I had to put this one in here. So the best way to use a prism is around different light. So we're using a string of Firefly lights to reflect in the prism, and it made for really cool shots. It even made some cool little rainbow effects. These are just fun to play around with. Definitely try a prism out. It just has a really unique look. The next one is to use sparklers. This is especially good because summer's coming up, so even though the 4th of July is pretty far away, when it does come up, these would make for really cool photos. Sparklers don't even really need much of an explanation. They just make for really cool photos. You have to work quickly because they don't last very long, but if you get a pack of them, it's totally fine. And you could always mix the sparkler with different effects like the prism or Firefly lights or something like that to get an even cooler shot. Okay, those are all the trends I came up with. If you guys have seen any others, please comment them down below because I definitely want to try them out. Also, comment down below which one was your favorite. My favorite is the long exposure one. I just think it looks really cool. It's just like, if you can find a place with a bunch of city lights, it looks so good. And that one, you really just need a tripod. You don't need much else, just a flashlight, so yeah. And a lot of these you can do on any camera. I did them on a DSLR, but you could do them on like an iPhone or something. Most of them will still look pretty good. So that's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you guys liked it. And follow me on Instagram, by the way, if you want to see more photos that I take and stuff like that, because I'm always posting them. And if you like these videos, maybe you'll get ideas for different videos or photos and stuff that you want to do. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.